Hamza saw me recording Jack talking to a girl. Why does Hamza stand directly in the middle of the frame to block Jack? Could it be that he felt deeply insecure?
And so that was not public information. And so he outs him. He reveals his secrets, of which he told him in confidence. He needed a person to talk to vent through. He didn't know what to do.
Whatever you are the most confident in and you have the least kind of insecure thoughts with, that's the clothes you should be wearing.
I mean, I bet if you asked Hamza, he would tell you this, that he's bigger and stronger than Mike Menzer, that he has an IQ above 160. I wonder when he looks at that pawn, if all he feels is rage.
Like all I feel is rage.
Hamza, in my estimation, appears to be the offspring of perhaps Jeff Nippod and Mike Isertel, Mr. Mike, only with the proper tech.
And it seemed like Sam was hiding his real self under the mask of sunglasses and cigars and trying to look cool.
What does that mean? It's only Hamza that believes this to be the case.
And so when he talks about other people, talks about Sam, saying he's pretending to be an Andrew Tate, that he's got a fake persona, do you feel like he's projecting much?
Enrique!
Like, think of it. This guy, he got millions of followers by telling people to stop playing video games, to not sniff creatine, to meditate, and to lock in. All while taking testosterone. But he doesn't tell the people about that. And so does it not seem like he's projecting as he's sitting there with his white t-shirt, and half the videos he's got no shirt on, he's in a robe, hanging back under that white comforter? Like, who does an interview with their shirt off under a comforter blanket? Like, bro, who are you trying to be?
Let's get real, guys. Most of Hamza's advice is surface level, regurgitated from self-help books with zero nuance.
Yeah. Like, Hamza's advice, can summarize it in 5 words, go to the gym, eat healthy, meditate, go to bed on time, stop watching porn, and don't play with yourself too often. Thanks. Okay. And so if I do that, will I be a better man? Probably. Almost everybody. A lot of people don't lock in. A lot of people do some of these things. And so how much work does it take to say that? Like, how many times do you have to tell people that? Is it really that complicated? Like, is what I say really complicated? Train harder than last time. How hard is that? What do you mean by that, Greg? I mean, well, whatever you did in the gym last day, try to go harder. Whatever you did on the bike, try to go harder. Whatever you did in studying, try to go harder. Work harder. If you work harder than last time, you're going to be a better person. You're going to do better. And has that worked for me? Well, what do you think? I'm 50. Does it not look like it's worked? Apply that. And so how is that different than Hamza? Is it rocket science? Absolutely not, but it works. And so Hamza got millions of followers by saying the basics and saying what works. I got millions of followers by calling people out, by telling you this is bullshit, this is a lie, explaining you the truth. And I have an education, my master's in kinesiology, an IFBB pro card, coach thousands of athletes, been doing this for multiple decades. And so I have the experience, the practice, the knowledge, everything, and I roll it up into a simple package. Put the fork down. Calorie deficit to lose weight. 150 minutes of cardio. Train harder than last time. Essentially, that wraps up Coach Greg in a nutshell. All the while using a voice that sounds like the parrot from Aladdin and is a 5'6" manlet. And so what else do we need to know? I just explain things in a very simple manner. Other people, they try to seem smart, use some big words, some big vocab, and try to confuse and bamboozle you.
I was so fucking happy for my friend. Well done, Jack. Hamza, on the other end, started to get very bitter.
And so cheer for your friends to do good until they do better than you. You ever seen this before? Do you have genuine friends? Your genuine friends are going to cheer for you even when you're doing better than them. They like you when you're down. When you're up here and your friends are down, the friendship dynamics are great. But what if your friend surpasses you? Perhaps they're now better looking than you, have more muscle than you and more money than you, better looking girlfriend, whatever. And you start to feel negative feelings towards that person because they're being successful. And so what? You only like your friends when they're down here below you? Because you need to be the center of attention. You need to be the G, and you don't want anything for anyone else.
Hamza saw me starting to spend more and more time with Jack, who's a genuinely grounded, masculine, principled guy, basically what Hamza pretends to be.
And so because Jack is who Hamza wants to be, and Sam's friends with Jack, Hamza doesn't like him, tries to put a rift in the friendship and consistently puts him down. What kind of friend is that?
And when me and Hamza ended up leaving Thailand, even though we had spent nearly 2 months with Jack and Bill, Hamza did not come and say bye to Jack and Bill.
I mean, think of it. Wouldn't even say bye to him after hanging out for 2 straight months? Really?
And when I finished the conversation with them, when I turned around, my friend and the 1 or 2 other guys I thought were my friends, they had already started walking back down the waterfall.
And so, isn't it interesting how Hamza can twist around all the events to make himself feel good? This is the life of a narcissist. They actually think this. Like, if you put him on a lie detector test, Hamza actually thinks that his friends deserted him. He doesn't think, wait a minute, I was disrespecting the group. They were tired, perhaps sunburning, thirsty. They'd been out in the sun for multiple hours. They had a 45-minute walk back. And I agreed to go, but here I am, taking advantage of my friends and talking to these girls who have no interest in me. But I want to look cool because, after all, Jack got a girl's phone number. And so how can I leave empty-handed? And so I'm going to continue to take my time and rizz these girls up until I can leave and be a man, an Adonis. And so he shares his story as if his friends just deserted him. They just left with no warning. They didn't care about me. How could they do that to me? And start to cry and try to get sympathy from other people. This is the makings of a narcissist. This is how they survive. This is how they justify their own behavior.
So I just walked the entire way down by myself, like this 45-minute hike, just by myself because they didn't wait for me.
This is the way out. He'll come soon enough. Oh, let me get that on film.
I mean, even if this was true. Enrique! Oh shit, you know what? I've been talking to these girls for 10 minutes. You start quickly going back to the group. Hey guys, sorry, I got held up. I was trying to get those girls, you know, I trying to get laid. Guys wouldn't care. I mean, if I go to the bar and it's 2 o'clock in the morning with a group of guys, and we're all ready to go home. Hey, we're going home. Hey, I just want to talk to a couple more girls. Hey, just give me a couple minutes. Okay, yeah. Okay, keep talking. Talking. And now it's 2:30. Hey, cab's coming. We're going. You want to stay? You can try to get those girls, whatever. And we go in the Uber and we go home. Is this person going to then the next day and say, of course not. This is loser behavior. It's pathetic. This is the Jeffrey. Bro, you chose to stay to try to get into some girls, and now you're trying to get her sympathy.
Hamza saw me recording Jack talking to a girl. Why does Hamza stand directly in the middle of the frame to block Jack? Could it be that he felt deeply insecure?
And so think of it. Sam's getting good footage of Jack talking to a girl. It's for a video. Hamza then purposely stands in front of the camera. Remember, he does these videos. He knows what he's doing. Why? Because he's insecure. He doesn't want the world to see that Jack is more of a ladies' man than he is. And so the insecurity, it runs deep.
But the thing about Hamza, and Hamza is not all bad. His main problem is he thinks that anybody else having any sort of power or any sort of success takes away from his fundamental level of success.
And so you see, it's not just Sam. Jack is backing him up. He's saying he's a weird guy. He thinks that anyone else getting success, that it's somehow bad for him. He can't let his other friends shine.
And help me achieve whatever it is I set out to do. Contrast that with this.
But you're not the guy to fucking teach that. It's just as simple as that. That's just not your expertise. It's not your strength.
Which friend would you gravitate towards? Would you want Jack in your life or Hamza?
He posted a YouTube video where he started to thank all of his friends who had helped him. This guy for helping him make a website, this guy. And then he just ends the video. He didn't mention it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he didn't thank me in his video and I started him off. Enrique! Does he have to thank you? Do you really care that much? You're not even friends anymore. He didn't mention you and you're so hurt by this. Like, what is wrong with this Hamza? I mean, does anyone want a friend like Hamza? I mean, if Hamza's the best friend, then who needs enemies?
If you're a Hamza Glazer, your life gets better in basically every single fucking way.
I mean, he's sitting there with that white comforter duvet. topless? Is he naked under there? Acting like he's some kind of giga chad. And it's just like, hey, anyone who's a Hamza Glazer, their life is made. Bro, it's not that deep.
Rolling back to me saying, you know what, Hamza, you were fucking right. I stopped watching you for a while and I completely fell off my self-improvement. Your life is better when you're a Hamza Glazer. It's just a 10 out of 10.
I mean, does he not think of himself a little bit too highly? If you're not a Hamza Glazer, well, you're going to come back to me once you realize that, well, your life is a mess without me, because I'm the best.
The guy who worked for him told me that all he does is just lock himself in his room, drink like 10 coffees a day, chain smoke cigarettes, cheat on his girlfriend.
To then throw your friend under the bus and say he cheated on his girlfriends, that he's drinking 10 cups of coffee a day. I mean, who cares about the coffee? That he's a chain smoker. Like, when you start lying about your friend to make them look bad, then all it does is make you look bad. In comparison, Sam, he says this.
I would never, no matter how much I hate someone, share private information with the public.
Firstly, the cheating on his girl thing, I don't know where the fuck he's got that from, because you don't have a girlfriend.
And so the guy he said told him this information, he chimes in. Here's his voice. He says he's not cheating on his girlfriend. He was single at that time. And so Hamza is literally telling a story from 3 years ago, of which Sam told him this in confidence. And so he's breaking his confidence and he's telling the world. That is a new low. As buddies, as bros, he's telling him information. Hey, don't tell anyone about this. I need to vent. I need to talk to you. And he then goes and shares that information. Who would do that? Who would do that? Imagine you're telling your best friend secrets, perhaps you're going back and forth, and then that best friend then goes and shares those secrets to the world.
Have I ever cheated on a girlfriend? Yes. Is that something that was public information before Hamza put it in his video? No.
And so that was not public information, and so he outs him. He reveals his secrets, of which he told him in confidence. He needed a person to talk to vent through. He didn't know what to do.
I'm not entirely sure I want to talk about it yet. Obviously, I have so much shit to say. You've heard me say a lot of shit in private conversations. With this, honestly, it was such a painful experience for me.
Again, the topless man laying back on that couch, acting like he's some kind of giga chad better than other people.
You are no man at all. You have no principles. You have no morals. You are the definition of a role player. You are a little girl.
I mean, I agree with everything he's saying here, except for he is not a little girl. A little girl would not do this. Why are we giving Hamza a compliment by comparing him to a little girl? This guy is a baby. A baby is a compliment. Now, when he compares him to a cockroach, or perhaps a big bag of shit, that would be more accurate. Now, when he compares him to a cockroach,
you did not just betray me there, Hamza. You betrayed the contract of masculinity.
He didn't just betray him, he betrayed the contract of masculinity. I mean, he lies about him, takes statements from different time periods, rolls it into one to paint a picture. Just like Jeff Nipper, who won't take your picture.
In the video, he says that it was video editing that changed his life. But he was already a video editor for a few years before I met him, and he was still like on antidepressants.
I mean, to throw out there, bro was on antidepressants and wanted to end things. Like, you're just gonna casually say this kind of stuff in a video? Really? To get sympathy from other people and make people think that you're such a great guy. Oh, you saved him. Bravo, Hamza!
If you want to bury me, if you want to go and expose every bit of my private details, bro, honestly, you could fucking destroy my life. Go ahead. It'll be nothing that I haven't already said to the camera.
Hamza knows that he can bury him. He has not. He's stated some of the things that he knows, but he's left some for the imagination. My opinion, he's already said enough. Hamza is the worst YouTuber that I've ever seen.
I literally woke up one morning and saw that my former best friend had character assassinated me on his public story with over 200,000 people seeing it.
And so remember, he only did this because Hamza character assassinated him on his YouTube. 200,000 people had seen it, and so he said, well, I'm going to defend myself. And he went easy on him and said, look, you know that I know a lot more, and so don't come at me, bro, or I'm bringing the receipts. Hamza, he then didn't care, and he did it anyway.
How learning a skill and building a business did more for me than cold showers and gimmicky habits ever did. And yet, Hamza fucking lost it.
You know, the reason he lost his mind is because when the shoe fits, you put it on and tie it up real tight. And so he knew that that's what he was doing. He knew that his gimmicks didn't actually work, that cold showers and meditation are not the secrets to life, but hard work actually is.
And based on what I personally witnessed throughout those years, Hamza rarely follows any of the self-improvement habits that he preaches online.
And so Hamza lies, says, you know, these are all the self-improvement habits that I do. But really what he does is he takes performance-enhancing drugs, namely testosterone, and he does it at abusive doses. And then once he admits to this, he says, oh, it's just HRT. I just wanted my testosterone to be at 1500, which is double mine, and I'm on HRT, prescribed by my doctor. He does it in secret, and he says, I want to do it for ages before I tell the world about it, because I don't want young people to do it. And so your secret is using testosterone, but you don't want anyone to know you're actually secret. You want to make 6 figures a month by convincing people that they just need to meditate, cold showers, and so on, but you don't tell them your real secrets.
Scrolling Tinder, eating whatever food he wanted, including pizza, donuts, croissants, whatever he fancies, or getting high if weed was around.
And so, truth be told, he likes to get high whenever he has weed around. He eats shit, pizza, candies, donuts, and so on. He's lazy, he works out a little bit, but he's on testosterone, and so he gets away with it. And so, buy my program, because I try to be perfect. And so, Hamza, you've been exposed. Feel free to make a comeback video, and in the comments, everyone, go write Solomon, say, I want Solomon Nelson or Hamza or whoever to do a video about Coach Greg. Try and find the holes in what I'm saying, because I have been honest from day one. I've been telling you exactly what I'm doing. The ad hominem attacks, oh, you used to sell steroids. You have a criminal record, and so anything you say is invalid. It's an ad hominem attack. Just because I've done things wrong in the past doesn't mean that what you've done is okay. And of course, the turkesterone, the Juga, please do studies on it. I challenge you. Get it third-party testing from everywhere. Because remember, I've had it tested everywhere. It's guaranteed to be what it is, and there's a money-back guarantee and a $20 gift card. It's not a scam. You can believe it's a scam. And those of you who think that Turk doesn't work, you've got it from somebody else. Maybe Gorilla Mind, who sold Turkplex, who have chain of custody, who I challenged, I want you to sue me so that I can prove to you in court exactly what's inside of it. Remember, do I look scared? Do I look challenged? And so all the supplements harder than last time, we're going to the moon. We're getting in stores. Everything is on the way up. And so if you want to be part of the best supplement company in the world, I'm talking about affiliates, sponsored athletes, click the link in the description. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to watch one of those 2 bloops. The cookbooks, the training books. If you need blood work in clomiphene, HRT, and so on, head over to AlgorX, code Greg, 10% off. And until next time, off to Spanish. Espanol!